Our other interview of today, and smartphones are already heavily involved in healthcare, monitoring things like your heartbeat, the amount of steps that you walk to measure how much energy you're pushing out there into the world. But my next guest is hoping to turn your smartphone into an automated stethoscope. ResApp claims their technology allows them to use the microphone in your smartphone to analyse your cough to ascertain what might be the underlying ailment, whether it be pneumonia, asthma, bronchitis. The company earlier this year tapped investors for over $12 million, using the proceeds to expand their footprint into the United States. Already on board, though, is one of the world's richest men, Bill Gates, who invested early on in the technology through his Bill and Amanda Gates Foundation. The company won Best Tech IPO and venture capital raising at the recent Talent Unleashed Asia Pacific Awards. And ResApp Health CEO Tony Keating joins me now from Brisbane. Tony, thank you so much for joining us today. It's such an interesting concept to see in action, but talk us through where you are as far as development is concerned, and how certain are you that the underlying technology is going to be robust enough to use for such a specific task?
Sure. Well, thanks for having me on. I really appreciate the opportunity. The technology was developed at the University of Queensland a number of years ago, initially focused for diagnosing pneumonia in the developing world, and that was the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation funding. But since that time, what we've done is we've taken that technology and really put the accelerator down on our clinical trials. So we've run now clinical trials in Australia at 3 major hospitals, Joondalup Hospital in Perth, Princess Margaret Hospital in Perth, and the Wesley Hospital here in Brisbane. And we've enrolled over 1,000 patients in those trials and really demonstrated that we can very robustly diagnose these diseases using just the sound of a patient's cough.
Extraordinary concept, but there's already been a great concern in the medical profession about Dr. Google, the idea of people going out there and using their own research to try and diagnose an underlying problem. So are you expecting that patients themselves or individuals will be using this technology, or is this being used in unison with a medical professional, effectively that you're trying to market it to GPs or specialists to use this technology, or do you want individuals at home using it to diagnose what's happening before they even go to the doctor?
Our focus is providing a better tool for doctors to help them make a better decision. Our initial market focus and our business entry strategy is actually using our tool alongside telehealth. So telehealth is really starting to boom in the US. We're seeing tens of millions of people now essentially visit their doctor over a Skype link, over a video link. And we see an opportunity to provide those doctors with a really accurate way of diagnosing respiratory disease, something that you can't do today over a video link. You can't use a stethoscope, you can't use an X-ray. So we see an opportunity there to really help doctors and, in the end, help patients get much better care. Since starting the company, we've seen a lot of interest from emergency departments and from GP clinics who want to use it in their offices. So we're again exploring that opportunity as well. But our focus is really providing the doctor a better tool to make the decision to treat the patient.
Now, you've recently won this award. I want your take on how important things like awards, industry recognition are as far as giving the company the authority in the marketplace in particular, to get investors interested and to also try to sell the message, if you will. Because what do you see as your major barrier? Is it getting doctors to sign up? Is it getting more money in from investors in order to push the product forward? What is required to take you to the next step?
So our next step is through the regulatory process and through the US FDA to get approval. But the awards like this are really great to receive. They raise our profile. They help us employ great staff. They help us, open doors to potential partners worldwide. Raising money is definitely something that we've had to do in the past, and as you mentioned in the intro, we raised $12.5 million just in March of this year. Our public profile, our ASX listing helped us do that. Right now, we don't need funding to take this product to market, so these awards are great to recognise the hard work that my team has done. But also to be able to open those doors that we need opened.
And do you feel that the company would be better placed to tie itself to a larger company, to get the backing of a bigger brand, the back office capability of a larger company in order to take you to that next step? How do you see the path to growth from here?
No, we don't see the need for a large company to be a partner to help us. What we're doing is very specialised. What we're doing is very unique. There are not many companies in the world who have taken a digital health technology through the FDA through to the market. So our small, nimble company with a team that has some really great strengths, we think we can take the product to market ourselves. Actually, once we get to market, our strategy there is a telehealth partnership. So actually partnering with these telehealth providers who already have tens of millions of customers today and sort of leverage their growth by integrating our technology on top of their platform.
Well, it's a fascinating story. Please keep us up to date with everything that occurs.
Great. Thank you very much.